Both my parents are dead.
Leaving Area 53, Shiflum.
Check that
That
out.
was Area 53, where reality is an alien concept.
At home, at work, or in rehab, listen to WCTR.
The Tight End Zone is next. Brought to you by Lager Beer and Redwood Cigarettes. A game just isn't a game if you're not drunk and coughing.
You're now Tight End Zone. It's so we're there to talk about it. I'm your host, Derek. Today on the big show, clearing out more housing projects. Girls in skirts, and we revisit the rivalry that never dies. Liberty City Cocks and Beavers going at it again. Let it know that buy the jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics. I'm Derek Thackeray. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it up the winner takes all, including the champions. Who is on
You don't need this no more.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions. Any race fan
you on, fool?
Hey, what's up, Esther? What you need, Frank?
I know I'm looking too good these days.
The end of civilization is here.
We're selling imperialists.
Well, according to your marketing.
Alternative Radio X.
I love my husband more than anything.
Which is why I was surprised to find her sleeping with the teenager next door.
Now I take each day one day at a time. I didn't know what I had till it was almost gone. Now I'm faithful and haven't terminated a pregnancy in over a year. I stopped obsessing about my weight. Now there's just more of me to love. They say America's fatter than ever, but when you're number one, it's time to celebrate. And why not celebrate with cake every day? Celebrate cake.
Okay, but my mom's warned me about girls like you.
I totally love my voice, but like a kid one. I don't know what to do.
Jazz, cars, and bands have a lot in common. A real man leaves his mark like a stallion.
I mean, I smell it, but I don't say anything. And he just rolls down the window and acts like it's all cool. Well, it's not cool.
Put some chairs out on the street.
Fernando learned this years ago while playing emotion. Oh yes, little people need love more than anything. I have one client who calls me all the time.
Run that dickhead!
He's stuck in these suburbs. Let's take another call. Fernando is in charge.
Get that hole!
96.
Hi, I've got a very extensive pornography collection.
Call my pimp.
The whole house. What does that say about me?
It says what somebody should say. Maybe I say it. Listen to Fernando. There is nothing like the real thing. It is so silly to spend hundreds of dollars on videotapes.
Man, get the step!
When you can make the tapes yourself,
I'm
and
not
sell them
blood,
and
but
make
I
money. Let Fernando heal you like a cattle prod. alley.
I wish my dog could talk and cuddle me. Oh.
Someday, I set up a petting zoo for people like you. When you want to understand the connection that keeps us on this planet since the dinosaurs, when the passion burns like a nasty itch, when fate forced you to leave the town after an incident, or the risk of a father shotgun. Is fate an incident? Is a 5-alarm fire an incident? I come to Las Venturas, a city with more love than it can handle. Love is realizing your goals. I say this. I once played music that brings passion, but I realize you can have even more passion with a credit card.
Stay in talk, yes, sir.
Yes, maybe you pull the hand that really back to passion. It's different with every woman. Some women make themselves passionate because they have been traumatized. Others have already been traumatized, so you drink them like a truck driver and steal a six-pack on your way out.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about passion. I am talking about romance. I teach you how to talk in just a second. You be quiet. Cállate. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It is so good to teach you about love. SanAndreas, you, in your car, touch yourself. I love you all. Christy, I will be out in 5. There's something slinky but sophisticated and trashy. Your heart is no longer lonely. Fernando has been
Jump.
This was the arts.
Get out of here, creep! Oh my god. Is that your voice coming?
Yes.
That was Lonely Hearts, only on WCTR.
Sounds like you got a nasty cough.
Yeah? No shit.
Here, baby. Try this.
Soothe?
Yeah, soothe annihilates cough and cold symptoms.
Wow, I'm seeing dark.
Green means go! That's the patented cough-killing concoction of codeine, morphine, and alcohol. Your cold will be history. How's your cold now?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your wife, fool.
Soothe kills a cough fast. And for the kids' chesty cough, it's Soothe Junior, the medication that comes in a fun, animal-shaped container kids will love.
Hey, look at me. I'm binging on medication just like Dad. Ugh.
Oh my God, he's...
Hey, Carl, it's Elena.
Hey, pretty lady.
I had a terrible day at the office. Let's go eat.
All right, for sure.
Don't forget you had a cough, your name, where to properly go to the bathroom. Feel better fast with Soothe.
Have you heard the #1 gardening show in San Andreas? If not, here's what you're missing.
Pesticides. Exploring damp gopher holes. My new walk-in closet. What's on your mind about gardening?
Tubers and root vegetables.
I've made so much money out of divorce. I just love this place.
Come over and cut your eyes out and eat you. If you purchase the Gardening with Maurice calendar, it's in the August section, next to the picture of the firefights and the cute Pomeranian puppy.
Yeah, I bought that calendar, but on every page, you're naked and in a different garden. And the guys want to make fun of me.
I once shot a boyfriend by mistake.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, I love it around here.
But I happen to be proud of my human body, as much as I am proud of my flowers.
This place is revolting.
When I'm blossoming, I like to take pictures of it.
Maniac! Hi, I live here in Bone County, and I can't get nothing.
My life is a complete mess. I don't want your sympathy.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
Oh, I love that meal, baby. Take me home, baby. I'm a very unhappy person.
Yeah, go on.
terrifying living thing to march like a virus.
Also, police are investigating the murder of Liberty City crime family the Sindacos, whose bodies were found in a meat factory in Las Venturas. Could this be the start of a mafia war, or was it a sick game gone hideously wrong? Either way, America's beef producers say it will all blow over. Los Santos police officers Frank Tenpenny and Eddie Pulaski are being sought by government officials in order to stand trial for the murder of Officer Ralph Pendlebury. The pair, whom prosecutors...
I don't mean to be a nasty person. I was born this way.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
LSPD spokespeople said they were undercover. Las Venturas was recently celebrating the opening of the Four Dragons Casino, a huge new pleasure palace with a Chinese feel, setting a new level of optimistic debauchery for the country. Richard reports from Venturas, where the Four Dragons hosted the Child Actor Convention.
What do you have to fuck to get a free drink in this place? How do you stay 14 when the dealer showed me 12, you moron? Yeah, hit me.
Richard!
Leanne, as you know, actors are a shallow and insecure lot, often uncomfortable with their sexuality. But what's worse are child actors.
I like to play with fire any way I can.
Keep talking.
Just the 5 of us was dragged out by police earlier today.
This is bullshit. Hey, don't arrest my bitches. I am a star. It's just flour, I swear.
Jimmy, I'm Richard Burns, WCTR News. What do you think of My 5 Uncles, the show that replaced yours?
What do you think, dumbass? That show sucks my ass.
And why do you still look like a kid?
I'm 51 years old.
Twice I've left men, Carl. Both for their brothers.
Oh, wow.
How do you like that, you liberal media bastard? Richard Burns, WCTR News. Back to you, Leanne.
You want to come up for some coffee?
No problem.
I never understood the phrase meaningless
Hey, Antonio. I mean Carl.
Talk that doesn't help anyone. My program will teach you a new outlook on it. Owe you anything. The government has better things to worry about, like killing innocent people. You already have everything you need, so enjoy your life.
See Mike Andrews live for only $200, payable in 10 installments. Reserve your seat today.
If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Hello, I'm James Badiston, World Traveler, and this is The Wild Traveler. From Peru to SanAndreas in 8 days by balloon. Often while lounging around garden parties, we could get the brave workers worldwide day and night for the products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to a happiness they carry on.
Barbados on our honeymoon. It was revolting. There were poor people. I live in Vinewood to be away from poor people.
Barbados is not.
Look, I want to be very clear. I'm not racist. Just careful.
Okay.
I like all-inclusive resorts where you can drink as much as you want, be around other people from SanAndreas, and the only interaction you have with the locals is if you need a cocktail or some spice in the bedroom with your husband.
Well, that sounds lovely. With people like you, it's no wonder we don't bother curing cancer. Next caller, you're on The Wild Traveler.
Yeah, it's funny. You go on and on about other countries, but you live here. America rules, you commie. Eat me.
Well, we've been trying. Tom, you're on the line.
I'm so sick of England. Oh, let's go to the pub. They're all alcohol. At least we drink a 24-pack in private instead of hanging out in some social setting making a fool of ourselves. People say it's so civilized in Europe. They got thousands of years of history. Well, I saw a movie about Europe once, and I wasn't interested. But people still defecate in their living rooms and cover it up with dirt like a cat. You can't find a decent toilet anywhere, or a good chicken wing. And it's overcharged.
Good should stay out of England. I hear there is a casino in Ventura's that is just like the rest of the world, only with better toilets and full of morons. Do you want culture? Do you want safety? It's your choice. Personally, I want to...
I will not stand for this shit.
That's a whole different story. Let's go to the phones. Who's on the phones? One. Come on.
I want to know why you're so unhappy.
Anyone? It wouldn't be like this in Peru, I can tell you. There I once made a phone call with 30 boys sitting on my lap.
Can I have some?
Because I paid them.
Come on, I got you.
Or in Mali, where nobody knows what a phone is, and a lot of people have never even heard of plastic surgery, or the glory hole theme park. There, the glory holes aren't theme parks, I can tell you. What are you scared of? You wimps! Get...
Yo, you dropped the bomb on me.
Wait. Oh, good Lord. You better split your tips with me. Incoming!
You're gonna have to walk now, sucker.
But
Daddy's
like
gonna track you
locals
down.
In certain lights, he looks just like a little girl. He is a real minx who knows exactly what he is doing to her. Oh, wrong page. I've ringed down to deep to jungle. And there we took part in an ancient rite of passage for adolescents on the cusp of adulthood. We hunted each other in game very similar to the ancient games of kiss chase. But it seems he would rather become a fisherman than follow me in an exotic life of degeneracy and narcotics as my houseboy. I hate myself. Why does this keep happening to me? Hell! Wrong bit again! Where's the page about watching the elephants mate? And it being really disturbing and making me slightly jealous for both parties. Hey! Has someone been stealing pages out of my journal? My producer is jealous. He keeps stealing my stuff and lending it to people. Last week I heard him saying government agents wanted to look at it. What a load of trash. We have a call.
I just want to tell people about a great holiday.
You mean vacation? What is it? Searching for a yeti in the Himalayas? Learning to play an alpine horn? Hunting for pythons in Africa?
No, Canada.
But what about a young man to peel grapes? What about fine local herbs?
Hey, it's cheap and it's plentiful. Apart from the rent boys.
What about the food poisoning? What about the starving beggars? What about the political instability and the chance to eat insects?
I don't want foreign. Have you seen the news lately?
Philistine. Well, if you want exotic, they still trade in beads there and private flags rather than motorbikes. Time for me to head south again. On the next show, we'll be discussing Amsterdam.
Just make me cry.
Nice regained. Morocco. Smoky smoke. Until next time, travel safe. Ciao. I'm James Pediston, and this has been The Wild Traveler.
This is WCTR, committed to bringing you shows like The Wild Traveler, even if we received a cease and desist. The most boring show, brand new host, entertaining America with Laszlo.
Want to go to jail, bitch?
Ain't this what they mean by carpool?
Now, I don't want to see no drive-by. Boy, if you let me go, I'll give you employment.
About guns on
Epsilonism? Is it a load of crap, or is it the future?
Well, what do you think, Laszlo?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I grow my own religion. This is why I don't know. It's kind of spaced out. I mean, but you guys run around chanting lip balm.
I
gotta smoke. Well, whatever. Both sound ridiculous.
Head to a 1037, left, Santa Flora.
In certain communities, this wouldn't happen.
Then all the men would like disappear for days at a time, and you'd only hear beasts shrieking in the distance.
You know, I went to a museum once. That guy's got a point.
Points are irrelevant, Laszlo. Let me ask you something. Do you want to be happy, Laszlo?
What kind of question is that? Yes, obviously.
Get the step.
Well, I mean, this is Vinewood. We're all supposed to be like psychotic and dog-eat-dog. We all have a primitive side there, Chris. I mean, you should have heard the music I used to like in the 80s.
Ah, you so kind.
It's of years old, when in fact, it's only 157 years old. Fact, and its age does not change.
There's nothing funny about that. It's just weird. You know, that voice of yours, man. Holy shit. I can believe anything you say.
My time has come, Laszlo, and so has yours if you let it.
Well, you know, that sounds good to me. Hey, wait. Are you gonna try to sign me up for the military? That happened once before. I mean, I'm into killing people, and I can say, I'll cry when I'm done good.
Listen, my friend, you can lie, but I know the truth about you. I can see past your jokes until it scared the little boy beneath.
You're like totally blocking the road.
I totally agree with you, finally. Inversion therapy. I owe my mom a huge apology.
Listen, pick a new set of lies. Mine are better. When did you last get laid, Laszlo?
Lies. Wait, look. I'm not an egg.
I'm swimming.
Innocent!
And I
What are you talking about? Great, horny cult leader with a breakfast fixation. I love it. You're making it a cult centered around Chris. Wow. It's called the South.
For the last time, this is not a cult, Laszlo. It's a fellowship of... Single thing we do is voluntary, including the swinging and making things...
Why is this whole town obsessed with swinging? Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, Laszlo, love the show, man. Hey, I really love to make out with hot chicks in church.
Perfect. Join us. We've put a price on salvation, and it's a price worth paying, believe me. Look, if you crave sexual conquest... family betrayal, class warfare, and really feeling like you are a part of something.
Maybe you in the way.
Just do it. It's so easy. Join the Epsilon group.
Chris, stop trying to recruit people. I mean, you...
Get out of my way, idiot!
Don't make this any nastier, lady.
Incident that happened to your mother, but I was quite clear. Grandmother, not mother. It's your fault it doesn't work.
I nearly went to prison, man. What you told me to do is illegal in most states.
Whatever. Look, Chris Fromage is a liar and a cheat.
I love you,
He
Chris.
made it up.
Fontaine can kiss my ass.
Oh, you'd like that? Would you like that?
I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. Because you are the devil. People aren't really afraid, you know. Yet you make them kill their families.
Fears have to be faced. That's what I always say. Just ask Laszlo.
Hey, don't bring me into this ruckus, Darius. This is between you two wackos. I mean, and you stay away from me, Darius. I've got a restraining order, dude.
The only way that you can really communicate with your ancestors is to pay someone like me. Just a second. I want you to try something. Touch my cane.
This whole town, man. I think you've seen too many movies, dude.
You can be happy. Listen, join us. Be famous. Find your true self. Have a breast or nose surgery, whatever you want. Lie with 9 new partners a week. It explains everything. If there are no women, make them. From sand, from garbage, out of thin air. A rich cry too, Laszlo.
Well, that's an interesting theory that sounds like it was formulated with pharmaceuticals. But, you know, I would like to find about being rich and crying, because right now I'm just poor and crying. But this is the West Coast, you know? I'm old.
Forgive me, but I need this car.
Whoa! Well, we're gonna have to abandon the show.
Like Didier's
First show to do nearly killed me. Now I'm being harassed by a former sociology professor and an alcoholic turned self-deifying.
There's not much else to life, is there?
Culturally, this country is flatlining. Now you know why.
Opinions are free, which is why we're here. It's news and talk that are...
Known is next. Brought to you by Lager Beer and Redwood Cigarettes. A game just isn't a game if you're not drunk and coughing.
Or two.
Yeah, some good shit.
And Beaver's going at it again. Love
I
it,
got
Louie.
major game on
Buy the
PS4.
jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletic.
Don't make me ram into you. Yeah, some good shit.
Winner takes all, including the J-Sports.
Give me a
Who's on the line?
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed,
Damn,
but
that's
it was
some
worth it. We won the game.
behind you, buddy.
My boy goes to high school, right? And he's
Do you know I
actually
could
given
get
a choice of different sports to play. There's only one sport.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big sports star so I don't have to work no more. He can afford all the drugs and hookers he wants. And he's only gone and started playing lacrosse. Ooh, look at me. I'm carrying my bag on a stick and wearing a skirt. Might as well teach my boy to hunt butterflies.
Okay, I guess you're right. Depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey, any football fans? Soccer fans? Go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it. Next caller.
Hey, guapo.
Sure, baby, I like to party.
Fan, I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting.
All right, big boy, ¿dónde vamos?
I just want to get whacked.
Yeah, hey, I think that's what it's all about. That and putting a lot of stickers on your car, buddy.
Yeah, that really gets on my nerves. I mean, I'm a small man. I like to be safe with and half the cars are sponsored by boats.
Castrodon Team Racing.
Yeah, what's the name of my mother's cat? Is that all about? I mean, racing things should be sponsored by things that are family friendly. Like car liquor or cigarettes, not the reason my wife ran off with that car.
Hey, screw your wife, pal. Probably a lot of guys did. This ain't Lonely Hearts. I mean, let's stop showering each other in golden sports drink and get this ball back in play. Hello, caller.
That car talking about my ass one is sick, I tell you, and unnatural. This town has never
been the same since they had the Olympics here 8 years ago. Kids swinging javelins like ancient Greeks, people running with burning torches, throwing hammers. What kind of man wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to go throw hammers for a living? Ooh, the long jump. Look at me. I can jump really high. Great. I have a gun. Want to fight?
It's distracting us from our primal urge to paint your face with war paint, whip yourself into a sweaty, psychotic frenzy, and then go annihilate and hospitalize complete strangers. Then you bang a bimbo on the sidelines. Bang, bang, bang. Look, I love high school football, and I love gymnastics. Hey, Jack from Santos.
How can you not talk about the best sport of all, horse racing? I mean, tiny, angry people on horses. How can you go wrong?
Hey, I don't like it fair to me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I never got into rodeo, man. I mean, first off, why would you ride a bull or go find a big girl? They can use the attention, and that's all we have time for. Okay, hey, I'm Derek Thackeray. Till next time, play safe, people. Go, baby, go team!
You're listening to WCTR. Or maybe you aren't. Maybe you became so offended that the tight end zone has no female callers that you changed stations. I know I would, and have. I'm not here anymore.
If you crave news, WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio.
Sexual realignment used to require expensive surgery, months of hormone treatments, years of therapy, and you still ended up looking like a drag queen. Now you can have a woman inside come out in the privacy and comfort of your own home, and it's as fast as this. Slice.
See? Now I'm a woman, thanks to Rapidae. This do-it-yourself sexual realignment kit includes everything you need to go from Brad to Brenda in a jiff.
Next.
Is your child really?
Hey, Carl.
Hey, lady.
Hey, I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
All right, for sure.
Against communism. We explore deep, much deeper. I'm Marvin Trill. This is Area 53. Prepare to be appalled. Hello?
Yes, hello. I would like to talk about a conspiracy.
Okay.
It starts with food and our toxic culture, these chemicals in our bodies. Too much flushed them out, Marvin. First, start by masticating.
Did you say masticating?
Isn't it really spiritual around here? Carl, you must think I'm a bitch.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Yoga. The cleansing properties of doing yoga with a garden hose up your ass cannot be exaggerated. Marvin, it's time for your down dog to really have a tail.
I was wondering when my career would hit bottom, and now...
This place makes me feel great, Carl.
Stuart is on the line.
I think everyone out there will agree that the Russians are in charge. Foreigners are behind that Exorbio handheld gaming device to decrease our productivity and make our thumbs useless so our kids can't fire machine guns.
I hear what you're saying about video games. People are dying every day of malaria, and it's all because of the messages planted in our...
I just love this place.
Tron in the 80s. Line 18. Hello.
Careful there. I warned you. I've been over to the other side.
What are you talking about?
I've been inside everything, seen everything. Remember the first time you did mushrooms? There are aliens living in this town. Aliens, and I've held them in my own hands. Everybody, go to the desert, beg their forgiveness.
How do you know all this?
I went to the camp. Play what you want to play, but ask yourself, why should I make this up?
The only thing I want to ask myself is how I can...
We should run away to Paris or Prague.
Uh-huh, yeah.
You're on the edge.
I went to private school. We're in the slums.
Why do you think they put me in solitary confinement for 8 months? Because I could launch nuclear missiles by just whistling into a phone.
Really? Great. Could you wipe out all the other radio stations in town?
I don't do that anymore.
Ah, look, this isn't a cartoon or TV show. Let's get real for a second. The
on, baby. In my own awful way, I love you.
Oh, why?
And take a rest. Until next time, reset your memory chip and don't believe what they tell you. This is Marvin Trill. You're leaving Area 53. Shiflam.
That was Area 53, where reality is an alien concept.
Lager, the beer that brought the forest down.
I drive an exotic imported sports car. I eat exotic foreign food, like frankfurters and pizza. But when it comes to numbing my mind, I'm a patriot. I drink the beer that brought the forest down. I'm a lager man. And with the new 80-bottle trunk pack, you've got enough for the evening. Last night, I crapped in my bed and pissed in the closet. Hey, it's happy hour somewhere.
Lager brings out the patriot in you.
You're trying to annoy me, genius?
I say you say is next, with the Phillips.
I'm Dr. Phillips, and we'll
get to a 10-step program.
That's 12 steps.
Yeah, you only deserve 10. I'm also Dr. Phillips, and I'm conservative. Today on the show, is it okay to talk to people we were at war with once?
And the skyrocketing price of buying off the competition.
And we talk to people without health care who are genuinely happy not to be burdened with it. It's political debate and discussion.
My life is utterly meaningless, Carl.
This is so interesting. I'm just gonna listen.
Who's on the line?
Hi, I have an eating disorder, so I like to move to the West Coast.
Oh, that's so sad. Maybe we need support with some carriage.
Yeah, maybe you should keep your finger out of your throat and eat a donut. 99% of the world wake up each day.
Hey, how about some coffee, sugar?
No problem.
That was fabulous.
Aids, all of them on less than...
And the president was putting my head in.
The 80s were really a materialistic time.
I know, I'm a shallow person, drowning. But read a movie star to be president. It works. They're the best liars. They do it professionally.
No, so do all politicians. Next call.
Yeah, I was at the people station.
Yes, that is a shame. They're doing the thick political regulars.
Professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded. I mean really, really degraded. Like a liberal having his way with you. God, it makes me feel so dirty.
Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're on I say, you say, and...
But my movies
are rated as pornographic. I mean, let me ask you a question. Threesome, right?
Well, that's where our problem started.
Yeah.
Producer.
Well, right. I ran a movie with 2 chicks and a dude, and it's called a porno. People look at me like I'm some sort of creep. But it's natural. But I ran a movie with 2 dudes and a chick. It's all in French. Probably wins awards. Called an art house love triangle. But it's revolting.
No, you're revolting. Get off the airwaves. I'm into therapy, buddy.
Oh, that's the problem with men. You're imbeciles.
And yet, you married me.
God, don't rub it in. I did. I was desperate. That's all we have time for, luckily. The show is headed downhill. When you take the worst qualities of an elephant and a donkey, you get a lot of shit. I say, you say.
I Say You Say is heard only on WCTR.
Gosh, I remember that day like it was yesterday. Jennifer looked so beautiful. I knew I'd love her forever. Then she was driving along like a kid, the brakes went out. I'm moving on now and I've married someone half my age. God, I love finding her. I started my life over with Crimson Executive Spouse Indemnity Services. Life can be uncertain, and you never know when your wife will be tragically taken away. Crimson set me up with a huge life insurance policy on my wife. I can't have her back, but now I have a second home.
I was devastated when I found out my wife was cheating on me, and even more so when she fell underneath the train. I was nowhere near at the time, and my phone records proved it. My life changed forever. I was a real mess for hours. Thankfully, the week before, I met with Crimson. Thanks to Crimson, I've had a penile augmentation and been much more confident with women. Thank you, Crimson.
The Crimson Planning for the Future Kid fax team. Just dial 1-866-505-CRIM.
Lonely? It's about to get much worse. Lonely Hearts is next.
I'm Christy McIntyre. This is Lonely Hearts. You know, when we get dumped or mom dies, it's really good because, really, I want you to listen to me. Pull over. I said pull over. Life is not a game. Life is love. I told you, leave me alone.
Sometimes the heart is confusing, lady. So is the brain. You talk too much. If you look out the window, you will notice your car is on fire.
Oh my God!
Women know nothing about love. This is why I am here. Fernando is tired of hearing women on the radio with bad advice. Because if you close your eyes, you can be loving anyone, especially if you are alone on an airplane bathroom and people are knocking on the door and you keep flushing and flushing. Let's take a caller. Whose heart is on the line?
Behind on his child support again.
Shit!
Hi, I love the show. I'm in a great mood.
I love that day.
I love my wife. I've 18 children.
Why do you have so many children? Are you a man with a fire in his lungs and a hole in his junk?
Well, I can't really talk about that. I'm passing on the tradition. Raising soldiers.
You sound like you enjoy the fetal position and sucking your thumb.
Wow! How'd you know?
I always know. It's fine. Fernando loves to suck his thumb too. It's so hot and sexy. Love yourself first, and then focus on others. You're number one. Your spouse is number two. And in the ultimate scenario, they're number three. And number two comes from Las Venturas phone book after you see Fernando's ad in the classified. Maybe we leave that for now, amigos. Line 8. Daisy, you're on the new and improved Lonely Hearts. Fernando Martinez.
Speaking of number two, I totally love my boyfriend, but like the kid one, I don't know what to do.
Yes, cars and bands have a lot in common. A real man leaves his mark, like a stallion.
But I mean, I smell it, but I don't say anything. And he just rolls down the window and acts like it's all cool. Well, it's not cool. Why do men have this problem?
Fernando learned this years ago while playing emotional music. Inside every great man is a wounded little boy, full of fire. Fire from his ass, climbing trees, blowing up frogs, beating up slow classmates, sleeping with your friends. All in the day's work. It is life, it is love, it is better than words, I think. On the mind of 9-4 is a
Man, punch me!
Hell yeah!
stay away from animals. It's not legal. Not even for me. It is no moral. Maybe someday I set up a petting zoo for people like you. When you want to understand the connection that keeps us on this planet since the dinosaurs. When the passion burns like a nasty itch. When fate caused you to leave a town after an incident. Or the risk of a father shotgun. Is fate an incident? It's a 5-alarm...
Move it.